Three times, wow, wow, wow. Imagine. That's a very huge coincidence because the theme for today is related to vision. And we require this power in us. That's the power of imagination. When John Lennon sang that song, he was imagining. Imagine, imagine, imagine. Can you imagine if we don't have imagination? It will be so boring. Every time is in the same place and the same stuff. This is how it works. And when Reverend Victoria made us let us pray in the morning, the word that came out of me was freedom. Freedom. Because there is this thing that I've been hearing since I remember, the truth that sets you free. So then I start looking for the truth, seeking the truth, like an FBI agent. FBI agent looking for who's lying. Oh, church is lying. These people is lying. The bishop is lying. My grandmother is lying. Everybody's lying here. So then I start my own journey, and I start finding pieces of truth. Wow. So then I start trying to live that truth. That's hard. Because one thing is to look for the truth, and another thing is to live the truth. I know the truth, but I'm still suffering. I know the truth, but I'm still thinking that I'm poor. I know the truth that I am divine, abundant, Son of God, but I come from Ecuador, third world country. So we have our limitations. Poor South America. You see, there is a contradiction, huge contradiction. So I asked Reverend Victoria, what is going to be the month theme? She said, it's going to be about vision. So I said, great. So then Reverend Victoria last week brought us the acorn, remember? And she said, inside of this acorn, inside of this seed, there is a huge oak tree. So yes. So I said, let's use another analogy for this service. Can we do it? Debbie is going to share with you a very little the greatest is going to share. It's just for you to feel. Don't let it go. It's just for you to feel. That is what we call the mustard seed. The mustard seed that you have in your hands is just a point versus the acorn. But still, what is that you're going to experience in your hands with the mustard seed has potential. Yes, everybody's holding a mustard seed. No mustard seed? Mustard seed. Mustard seed. If you don't have your mustard seed, raise your hand because over here is a lot of mustard seeds for everyone. No, don't touch it. Keep one. Because you're going to be holding this mustard seed all the message and all the service. Can I have one? Thank you. You see? I have my mustard seed, so now I know that you have yours. So we're going to talk with this mustard seed. Do you think that this mustard seed knows that it's a mustard seed? No. Of course not. But there is this question inside the mustard seed. What is it that I am, is asking the mustard seed. What I'm doing here. What is it that I can feel my something inside? What is it? So somebody whispers in the ear of mustard seed, says, that's life. Okay, that's life, so I'm alive. But what is life about? Here come. All of those questions that put us where? Into a box, because the answer that I'm going to give you is not the same from anybody else. We all have our own nature to answer our own questions. And about the mustard seed. Once I plant this mustard seed, something happened. This mustard seed is a surrender to the laws of Mother Nature. And the mustard seed never gonna know that it's called mustard seed. Somebody gonna call, oh, look at this tree of mustard. And then the mustard will say, oh, I'm a mustard tree. Okay, thank you for the information. You see? So, being one as I am a seed. I am a divine seed. But do I have to be planted? I don't need to be planted. I don't need to have that process. Why? Because I am already planted. I am already experiencing the process. But as the mustard seed doesn't know anything about this process, I don't know anything about this process as well. But then I hear someone. His name is Jesus. He said, seek the kingdom of heaven, and the rest will be added to you. Where is heaven? What is that? It's a place. For my grandmother, heaven is a place where I will get access if I behave good. And for my grandmother, behaving good means represent saying what she says, doing what she says, being as she says. So where is my divine nature? Be obedient, she said. You see, it's like... Then when I realized that kingdom of heaven is not a place, it's a state of consciousness, as well is the other side. There are no places, because my grandmother was all the time praying, so that rosaries count, because she was afraid to go into the dark place. So, abuela, there is no place like that. How do you know? She asked me. Because I start saying things. Once I got unity in my hands, in my life, I start telling my grandmother the good news. She never believed me. She never believed me. Because it was easier to do what she was always doing. Praying every single moment from the radio, the rosary, and afraid of going there. So, going back. Jesus, Charles Fillmore, and many other teachers that I had, they talk about this power of love, power of faith, imagination. But how I'm going to put that in my nature? I'm an ignorant. And then I realized that besides that, everything that Master Jesus said, he always claimed his vision. His vision was, I'm going to the Father. I'm going to the Father. I'm going to the Father. He didn't say, I am with the Father already. He said, I'm going. I'm going. So when we read the Bible, sometimes we read that he used to go to the top of the mountain to meditate, to feed his soul. And then he was able to come back and feed us all. Yes, going to the top of the mountain, to the top of the mountain. What is it that it means, going to the top of the mountain? So I start looking for the top of the mountain. It's not at the sea level. It's up. It's going up. So how is it I'm going to go there? By practicing. By feeling like this seed. Feeling the potential. This is the moment where we just say, you know what? No more things like this. No more thoughts about being a prisoner of myself. That's it. It's up to me. You know, when I was preparing this message, there is this song that my son Daniel used to sing. And he found something that he shared with me. And he said, Pa, have you heard this song? It goes, Let It Happen. And it's an ugly song. I don't like the rhythm. But then I pay attention to the lyrics. I say, wow, let it happen suggests surrender. And the first paragraph says, it's always around me, all this noise, but not nearly as loud as the voice saying, let it happen, let it happen. It's going to feel so good. Let it happen, just let it happen. And the last paragraph says, maybe now I am ready, moving on. Oh, but maybe I was ready all along. Oh, I'm ready for the moment and the sound. Oh, but maybe I was ready all alone. I said, I was born ready. Because from the very beginning, divine nature is in me. The only thing is that, like the mustard seed, I didn't know that. So then I start, huge mistake. I start asking, grandmother, what is life about? Hey, life about is this. Mother, what is life about? Teacher, what is life about? Hey, anybody, what is life about? And then I start paying attention to everything that you say. So then I lost myself. You see? So how can I be free of that if I allow myself to be in jail? So today, as part of the message, what we're going to do is to pay attention to what? To our attention. Because wherever my attention goes, my power goes. And guess what? Wherever my power goes, I'm there. Because that's my life. So today, as Chris says, tomorrow we celebrate freedom. We're going to celebrate our freedom right now. I'm going to invite you to be part of this short journey where you're going to go to that place. As John Lennon says, everybody lives without limits. The original place where you come from. Are you interested? Yes. Are you interested? Yes. Whoop. So, remember, pay attention to your attention because that's where your power goes. And Master Jesus used to go to the top of the mountain, so where are we going? To the top of the mountain. We don't want to find Master Jesus there. We don't need that. You want to find you, your heart, your own vibration, your own ticket to get out. In order to get out, the only way is up. The only way out is up. Where are we going? Up. So, by going up, I want to invite you to close your eyes. Feel your presence. Feel your presence and surrender. Let it happen. You've been ready all alone. Breathe and feel the seat. Feel the seat. Feel the seat. The power within. It's here. It's there. Inhale, exhale. Yes, it's going up. Breathe and go up. Breathe and go up. Feel your presence, feel your heart. It's just about you, nothing else. It's just about you, nothing else. This is about my divine energy, my divine nature. Breathe. Be. I am. Breathe. Be. I am. Feel your divine presence. Mustard seed growing. Mustard seed expanding. I am. I am. I am. Breathe. 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 Go to the top of the mountain. This is all about you. Has nothing to do with somebody else. Breathe. Go up. Going up. It is you. Say to yourself, this is what I am. This is what I am. This is what I am. Yes, this is what I am. Feel your presence. Now, I want you to remember your name, your own name. Call yourself by your name. Look for you in the top of the mountain. I promise you will find yourself here. Yes. Yes, become one with that presence. Place your hands in your heart. Feel yourself being one. Place your hands in yourself, in your heart. Feel yourself being one, becoming one. Breathe and let go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feel that presence, your essence, one, as one. Now we're gonna gather together at the top of the mountain and become together here. At the count of 3, I want you to sigh. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. And whenever you're ready, just open your eyes. Look for another face, please. Look for another's eyes. And express. Big question, how do you feel? Great. Where did you go? To the top of the mountain. The only thing that you needed was a little tiny mustard seed to remember your own potential. Somebody asked me last week, what is Soul Sounds experience about? This is what is Soul Sounds experience is about. I must thank you, Kellen, for the willingness to be here. Spencer, Cara, Andres, Nathan, Marlene, my wife, Chris. We all do some soul sounds experience. And it's just an expression of our talent. That's it. This is our talent. And we hope that you get in contact with yours and have the freedom to express your own talent. Because that's the way that I see my vision going through if I express my talent. I cannot have a vision about you. I can have a vision about me, connecting with your own purpose, so we can be one. Thank you very much. Thank you, Reverend Victoria, for holding all the space, and thanks all of you. Thank you.
Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart, expanded your consciousness, filled you with hope, empowered you in some way, we encourage you to support what we offer here at Unity Center of Peace by making your donation now. And thank you.